Welcome back to France as we continue the war on Wolof. Let us get into position. Let's get onto the war goal, because I really don't want to have to, like, march way into the interior. I really just... Oh, call to arms. Sure, this is just some battle with the natives. We have tons of it. We need more artillery. Okay. It's kind of surprising that we probably should be adding more artillery to our armies. Alright, now do we have enough? Yes. The funny thing is, I don't really want this territory, but I have to take it, so... Take it we shall, and it probably will help us do some trade steering, so it's not all bad. Wolof is down. Who is this? Sicily. Sicily has decided that they're getting involved in this Africa situation. Like we've got Tortuga Island. Well, I'm gonna keep moving and siege the capital since our little friend is already here. Let's use our cannons to expedite this. Are we on maximum? We're very close to the maximum. We probably should add more cannons, so let's add 5 more cannons to each army group. Just don't want to... It's getting later and later in the game, and the later you get, the more you really should have a full stack of cannons behind each army. Don't think that level is really necessary at this point, but we definitely should have more than we do. Go. Okay, that's the end of that. Let us see if we do have enough that we can use some of that to reduce inflation. Alright, is this enough to peace out Wolof? They're not quite willing to be completely annexed, so this war is going to have to continue. Do we? That would be a good province for... Alright, we have managed to get into there. Just keep adding... Oh, there's the army. Oh, they did not want to fight, apparently. Alright, Wolof, come on. It's time to peace out. You can't win. It's over. Looks like Castile has handled the situation over there. What does our mission require? Oh, okay, so now they've got their opinion up, and so now we just need to take away these provinces here, and we'll be done. Another idea group is available. This will give us a diplomat and a decrease in advisor cost, which is excellent. Because we have been using, we are not going to be taxing things. No, thank you. We've got some admin power, but I don't think that's going to be really very useful to us right this moment. Looks like they need some help, but I'm still waiting on a cannon, so let's wait for that cannon. Let's go deal with this again. Come on, Wolof, it's over. Time to peace out. Except... I'd like to use my admin power to core this, please. Heresy. Yeah, sure. We've lost our theologian. Alright, looks like we're gonna have to take this war more seriously. We're gonna have to actually pursue it to completion. We have been given, I believe, an Inquisitor at a reduced price. Let's put him in. We will pay to promote him twice. We're way ahead of time, but we don't have anything else to do, so I will take this admin tech, which increases our overall innovativeness. And in just a moment, I will have enough to do the other one, which is also not really what I'm looking for, but is enough to push our innovativeness even further forward. We're gonna have to just march up. Oh, there is the Fulo army. We're gonna have to uncover some terra incognita here so we can stop playing this hide-and-seek game with them. Only Sicily has come down here. I find that interesting. Where's the fort? It must be out here somewhere. Did that cannon get recruited so I can help them with their rebels? Looks like it did. Has every single stack been given it? Let's go to London. I think that's where we might have enough capacity to actually stand there. There is indeed a fort here. We will use our military power to blow this down. There they are. But once we siege this down, I think we will be in much better position. They're going to siege down. There we go. Alright. Before they siege back the war goal, will you accept peace? They will not. Wow, they are determined. It's gonna be harder for them to path back and forth now, though. Upside is that we did need to cool it for a little bit because we had a lot of aggressive expansion. Ulo is willing to peace out. Who else is even in this war? Ulo and Timbuktu. Let's go ahead and take this. Which gets us very close to max infantry. Excellent, our colony is done, so we don't have to deal with that anymore. Let's go and upgrade to the better infantry. There we go, a general has died, as we knew it they would. Oh look, a colony. This one of our... Verdun has showed up. Thank you, Verdun. Let's go deal with them. Oh. We have died and now have a 343 on the throne. Alright, Fulo. Our colony is complete, which is good. I think we can safely put a trade company in charge here. Let's put some trade companies into position way out here because we are never going to core these lands. Let's see what we can do here. We want the yearly army tradition. It's hard to click on these. Go ahead and put that there. Cardinal Minister, sure. This will give us trade power, which will be relevant. Because we do want to try to funnel trade. And we will put in these production buildings. Okay, that should be good for now. Alright, Fulo. Norfolk. I feel like we just dealt with some rebels over here, but I think they were actually not separatists. There we go. Alright, Yolof. You ready yet? Very close. You know what the deal is that's gonna lead to peace. There we go. All right. Particulars, don't care. All right, mission complete, colonial approach, which will give us trade efficiency, tariff, trade company investment costs, which I probably should have gotten before I just did those investments, and some more mercantilism. Now we need 4 provinces in Canada with fur to have a manufactory. It's gonna be fun. Looks like we're gonna have to have a conversation with Vinland as well, or Denmark, in order to get some more colonial stuff. Denmark has had a very good game. Alright, so we're gonna have to come back over here. Interesting, we do have a fort over here. Let us core all this stuff. Excellent. And looks like we can do a trade company. Maybe it has to be cored before we can do that, but we'll probably put some more stuff there. Alright, let us bring the transport fleet back to Toulon. Let's also build some more transports. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Let's just build up enough to get to 30, so then at least we're in a better shape. We're gonna probably leave an army stack down here, because we're gonna have to handle these revolts that are going to happen. It's like we're also going to need to bring an army over there to help them. I do not think our vassals can handle this. Or if they can, their armies are not in position. Looks like we've picked up 2 more barks. Let us go over here and pick up an army. This army needs a general. Luckily, we do have some on tap. Let's move this army back to London. Attach. And let's see if we can get across the ocean real quick. Or what, go to whatever the closest, probably, province is. Let's move into position. You've reached the walls, but there's way too many troops here to deal with. We can seize land again. Many rebels. Let's use the army. Send them down to deal with it. We will take our next one, which gives foreign spy detection and yearly corruption, which will allow us, I think, in the economy section to turn off the corruption rooting out, because I think we will be able to handle it just with that ability alone. Let us also go over into our automatic diplomacy. Let's put one on subjects and one on our allies, so that we have some folks working. Get in here and deal with this revolt. Let's take the fleet. We go. Pop this one off. We'll send them up to protect trade in the English Channel. Keep grouping up our boats here in Toulon. There's those Wolofian separatists that we figured their actual army has wandered back from wherever it was. Sounds like we have handled the rebels up north. Recruits flock to the standard. Great. Alright, now we will march back home to England, I think. Back home to England as France. Let's get that. That's fine. Noble Counselor, Global Trade, or Monthly Autonomy. We definitely need more, diplo relations. We're definitely using them. Let's see, do we have claims on this? We do not, so we need to be fabricating on Switzerland. Let us start building a spy network on Switzerland. Alright, they have done their job. Let's send them back down to I, and we will send this one up north to Frise. This province has been improved several times. Let's see what we need in order to complete that mission about the Dutch coast. Anvers, owned by France. Okay, let's see what we need here. Okay, Anvers needs a higher level port. So let's do that. We need 25 development. So let's just add just a little bit here. We're way ahead on that, so that's no big deal. Upgrade. And that has fulfilled our mission to harness the Dutch coast. Every province with cloth gains base production. Province get coastal cloth center until the end of the game, giving trade power, mercantilism. If we complete the mission while Holland has at least 40 development, we will also gain the reward. Changes the development of the Dutch polder monument. Okay, that is very valuable, because Holland's Dutch polder, that's its last tier, and it needs 40 development. Alright, we can do that. Olon needs 40. So let's turn on the edict for encourage development. I normally don't do this, but when I'm going to do like this much development, probably worth doing. I'm glad I kept developing this. I didn't realize this was part of the mission tree, but okay. Let's dump some points in. There we go. We spent all of our points that we can right now, but we'll do it again. We'll do it again as soon as we get some more points. Let's keep grouping the... Oh, that air is horrible. That will not be allowed. No, we will not tariff things. This air is awful and will not be allowed. No, thank you. Alright. Let us attach. And let us bring this fleet back over to England. But I don't think we need this many troops in England itself anymore, and so I think what we're going to do is we're going to actually bring this army back onto the mainland. Hold on, looks like it could take another development. It doesn't matter. Tax modifier is not going to be that big of a deal. Let's see, do we have enough to... On an area, we need 30. We're very close. Next month we'll be able to fabricate on basically the rest of this place. They've got claims on a fair number of things. Let us grab these folks and pull them over. Leicester Revolt. Yeah, this is why we have to take... An army needs to be over here, but not 2 armies, I think. Let's come back home. Let us summon the Diet. The clergy just want us to have a good opinion with the Papal States. This wants us to take some provinces. That wants me to get trade power. It's probably going to be easiest to improve relations with the Pope. Let us improve relations with the Pope. Now let's use our fabricate claim on area. Thank you. Bring that back. Let's bring this army over into position for a war against Switzerland. I will also, let's break off. This army is slightly too large. So let's use this as the basis for a new army, because I think we're well below our army force limit right now. Yeah, we're like well below the force limit. So it would be a good idea to go ahead and get it into position. We can build a new army off that little piece. These provinces cored almost. Some of them are very close. We will core that one. We will also... This army probably does not need extra cannons. That is probably sufficient for a maintenance force there. Alright, who is Switzerland allied with? Württemberg and Konstanz. This peace treaty is still 3 years off, so we still have a little bit of time left. The question is, do we have... How much coalition do we have? Aggressive expansion actually is not too bad. So we could try to attack Tuscany. They're allied with Austria, which is a little annoying. No, that's not. Military leader down. Let us do our... Take a papal blessing. Mainly want to make sure we have improved relations. Yep, we already have that. Okay. And actually, we'll take another local saint. Thank you. Alright. Is this Genoa still guaranteed? Yeah, by Commonwealth in Russia, so we don't want to come at them that way. So what we'll probably do is attack, but before we do that, we do have a claim here. Yes, we have permanent claims, so what we'll do is we'll attack onto Tuscany. We'll attack onto Tuscany. We'll let our Pope relations get to 100 to complete the mission first, but then we will attack onto Tuscany so that then we are prepared. This will be a war with Austria, so I think we're going to want to gather the armies into position in the south so that we're ready when the time comes. This is a little tiny baby army, but let's recruit some more troops onto it to slowly grow the strength of that army. We will take our privateer efficiency and chance to catch enemy ships, even though that's not super useful. Alright, let's get our advisor. Improve relations, gentlemen. That is highly important in order to keep the aggressive expansion under control. We'll upgrade him twice. Let's see if we can do just a little more development here. We're very close now, just one more. And there we go. That should do it. That takes Hollande up to 5, or to 40. Takes it up to 40, which should allow us to harness the Dutch coast. If we complete the mission while Hollande is 40, then the Dutch polders will go up by 1, which it is. There we go. Conquer the Isles just requires us to take some more provinces, and this requires us to build manufactories in fur provinces. So, okay. Well, we will stop here, but I will see you in the next episode where we will try to grab up Genoa in Italy before then going to war with Switzerland. I'll see you then.